Good day, sir. My name is Reymart Rozano and I am a Group 4 reporter. Okay, my topic for tonight is all about the overview about assessment and assessment tools. Assessment is a process of gathering multiple indicators of learning and organizing them into interpretable forms for the purpose of evaluation. Assessment is ginagamit ito in order nga makaligom ka or makagather ka og information about sa learning sa bata. Kung naa ba siya nakatunan or naa ba siya stock knowledge about ato. Importante sad ang assessment to assess student and help student di lang kay i-evaluate sila, dili kay tan-awon lang asa sila weak ug asa dapit ilang strength, but also magbuhatag strategy on saan nato pagtudlo sa bata. Mao na ang assessment. It is interpretable forms for the purpose of evaluation. Assessment has various purposes which include assessment for learning, assessment of learning, and assessment as learning. Okay, let's start with the assessment for learning. Question: ano po ba ang Tagalog ng for? So, para sa pagkatuto. So, tandaan ninyo, assessment for, this is the before instruction. Bago tayo magturo, ito ang ginagawa natin. So, ano nga ba ang example nito? Okay, we have formative test, placement test, and diagnostic test. Para saan po yon? Okay, it is simply to certify a mastery of the prerequisite skills or prerequisite knowledge. Ginagawa natin to para makita natin kung na-achieve na ba ng bata yung mga topics or knowledge na dapat alam na nila bago ituro o mag-introduce ng panibagong topic. Sa formative naman, ang example dyan ay quizzes. Para saan ba? Para ma-check progress ng mga bata kung gaano karami ang natutunan nila at ang kanilang learning gaps. Kung ano pa yung hindi nila natututunan. Yun po yun sa assessment for learning. Para saan po yun? To improve teaching and learning process. For example, mayroon pala hindi natutunan ng bata. So, ang gagawin ng teacher, i-improve mo yung instruction mo or pwede mo i-modify yung activities na set mo or pinagawa sa kanila. Kasi baka mayroong hindi doon effective sa kanila. So, ginagawa ng assessment for learning is to improve teaching and learning process. Okay, the next one is the assessment of learning. Ano po ang Tagalog ng of? Siyempre, ng. Assessment ng natutunan ng mga bata. So, this is done after the instruction. So, we have a summative test. Para saan po yung summative test or assessment of learning? To assess what student have learned. Kung ano ang natutunan nila within your unit or within the quarter. Ang example natin dyan ay quarterly test, periodical test, chapter test, then okay yung mga nare-record natin. Kasi kapag assessment for learning, hindi po natin yon nare-record. Kapag assessment of learning lang. Tandaan nyo palagi kapag assessment nyo, dapat lagi siyang suitable or match or naka-align sa sanet nating learning objectives. For example, ang learning objectives mo is the student will be able to add 2-digit number. So, kung yun yung objective mo, kailangan is naka-align. Ang purpose naman dyan ay to certify students' competence kung acquire na ba ng mga bata yung competence na isineset mo within your quarter. Okay, that next one is the assessment as learning. Okay, ano po ba ang Tagalog ng as? Siyempre, bilang. Assessment bilang pagkatuto. So, pag-as, this is a self-assessment. This done for the student and for the teachers. Ginagawa ito ng mga bata at ng mga teachers. Continuous process. Pwede rin sa mga teacher. Ang purpose natin dito ay to assess their own learning. So, kung ako yung bata, for example, iti-check ko kung gaano karami yung natutunan ko. Kapag ako naman ang teacher, iti-check mo kung ano role mo. Ginagawa ito kung ano ang role mo sa assessment process. So, ayun po yung difference ng tatlo. I hope may natutunan kayo. Okay, let's continue. Assessment also be in a form of placement assessment, diagnostic assessment, formative assessment, or summative assessment. Okay, later ko na lang i-explain to kasi ma-explain ko naman to mamaya sa high quality assessment. Okay, dito muna ako mag-start. And assessing students' learning, the various principles of high quality assessment should be considered. Okay, this principle include clarity and appropriateness. Okay, clarity and appropriateness of learning target. Every time nagagawa tayo ng assessment, kailangan natin i-determine kung ano ba ang mga different learning target na dapat natin ma-meet ng mga student natin. First learning target is knowledge. This is the student mastery of the content. Then the second one is the reasoning. The student ability to think critically. Then the third one is skills. The student ability to perform or to demonstrate what they have learned. Then, kaapat is the product. The student's ability to create. Then, the last one is effects. The student's emotional and achievements. Ito ang mga dapat na ma-meet ng mga student natin for the first principle. Okay, the second one is the appropriate assessment methods. So, every time gagawa tayo ng assessment, it should be suitable for a particular for learning targets. So, paggawa din natin ng assessment, kailangan naka-align yung different assessment na gagawin natin doon sa ability and skills ng mayroon ang mga bata. So, alignment is a must when it comes to the second of the high quality assessment. Okay, let's continue to the validity. So, sinasabi na ang assessment ay dapat daw ay may body. Okay, so we have 6 types of body. Number 1 is the content validity. Number 2 is the phase validity. Number 3, concurrent validity. The number 4 is predictive validity. Number 5, discriminant validity. The number 6, construct validity. So, the reliability, kung saan ang sinasabi ng assessment dapat ay may stable at may 6 na method tayo na maaaring gamitin para ma-measure ang reliability ng isang assessment. So, number 1 is test or retest method, na kung saan nagbibigay ka assessment or same assessment after several minutes. The number 2 is split half. Ginagamit ito upang ma-establish ang eternal consistency ng isang assessment gamit ang person hand. The number 3 is parallel form. Ito naman na kung saan na nagbibigay ka ng assessment with the same assessment within a day. The number 4 is test of stability, kung saan naman nagbibigay ka ng same examination content pero hindi sa same manner after several minutes or several years. The number 5 is the measurement of the stability. Nagbibigay ka din ng same examination content pero di sa same manner or form within the day. So take note of that. The number 6 is called the Richardson, kung saan ginagamit ito para ma-establish ang reliability ng isang assessment gamit ang KR21 or KR20 formula. Then, let's proceed to the balance. Every time nagagawa tayo ng assessment, it should be assessed all the domains of learning or tinatawag natin na objective. So, we have 3 objectives. Number 1 is the cognitive. Number 2 is affective. The number 3 is psychomotor. So, ang sinasabi dito, every time nagagawa tayo ng assessment, dapat naka-align doon na gagawin nating assessment para ma-meet yun ng mga bata. And of course, don't forget to determine the learning target na dapat ma-meet ng mga estudyante kasi napaka-importante nun. Okay, let's proceed to the authenticity. Assessment should touch real-life situation. So, ibig sabihin, dapat ang ipagagawa nating assessment sa mga estudyante natin, dapat alam natin na align sila or sa age ay dapat na din sa assessment na yon. Okay, like for example, sa mga elementary students, hindi natin sila pinapagawa ng project na alam naman natin na imposible na magawa nila yon. Halimbawa dito ay big book. Maraming mga teacher na nagpapagawa sa mga grade 2 students. Imbis na ang bata ang gagawa, yung magulang ang gumawa kasi hindi naman nila yun kayang gawin. So, na-experience ko to when I was elementary. Hindi ko talaga nagawa yung big book ko kasi hindi ako marunong. So, ang gumawa is yung magulang ko. So, that was my experience. Then, dapat, isang teacher ay iniisip muna bago ipagagawa sa mga estudyante. So, dapat as a teacher, dapat iniisip natin kung kaya ba nila gawin yung pinapagawa natin. Kasi, grade elementary pa lang sila. So, as a future educator, dapat kung meron tayong pinapagawa, dapat alam nila at kaya nilang gawin. Okay? So, number 8 is practicality and efficiency. Ang sinasabi kasi dito, assessment should save time, money, and it should be resourceful. So, dapat paggawa tayo ng project or klase ng output sa bata, dapat isipin natin kung kakayanin nila ang task o gastos. At dapat hayaan ang mga estudyante na ma-develop ang kanilang kakayanan or pagiging critical thinker na gumamit sila ng bagay kung saan pwede ito magamit. So, yun sa practicality and efficiency. Okay, let's proceed to the assessment of the continuous process or continuity. Ano ba ang sinasabi dito? So, ang sinasabi dito, ang assessment is parte siya ng teaching learning process. At the same time, ang assessment dapat ay continuous. Ito, so ano-ano nga ba ang mga klaseng assessment? So, una na dito ay ang placement assessment. So, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na later ko na i-discuss. So, ito yon. the placement assessment. Ito ay ginagawa kadalasan ng mga administrator para ma-determine nila kung ano ang mga capabilities or strength and weakness ng bawat estudyante. So kadalasan ginagamit ito sa admission test tulad ng mga university. Example nito ay mga national examination tulad ng INCAI, National Career Achievement Test, Achievement rather examination. So yun yung mga example. Okay, formative test. Ito ay nagaganap during instruction or after ni teacher magturo, syempre. Agad ito magpapagawa ng quiz para malaman ni teacher kung ang mga bata ay may natututo sa kanyang pagtuturo. So yun yung formative assessment. Then, diagnostic assessment. Ito ang uring assessment kung saan ginagawa ito before instruction. Ibig sabihin, bakit ito ginagawa? Or bakit ginagawa itong klaseng assessment? Upang malaman natin kung ang mga estudyante ba ay may prior knowledge dun sa topic na tatalakayin or tinatalakay. So, yun sa diagnostic assessment. Then, the last one is the summative assessment. Okay. Kung ang diagnostic assessment ay ginaganap before instruction, ang summative naman ay after instruction. So, ibig sabihin, ito'y ginagawa matapos ang aling pagtuturo. Bakit nga ba natin ito ginagawa? Siyempre, upang malaman natin kung ano-ano nga ba ang natutunan ng mga estudyante sa atin na natalakay na topic. At malalaman din natin kung estudyante nga ba ay may natutunan mula sa ating teaching strategy. At yun lang po, and God bless.